Alright, hello, welcome back everyone. In the last episode we went to interchange and we finished up some task for peacekeeping mission, and then we finally got that ragman mission done, and the goal for today is to go to Lighthouse. And you can see I've marked quests. I mean, there's a couple other ones as well that have to be done while we're there, but like, these are things to keep an eye on, of like, you know, get a certain number of scav kills. Mark, I have to bring in 9 markers onto this map. I mean, that being said, I'll grab what I can. If I can get all 9, great. If not, no big deal. And then there are also a couple other ones I didn't track because, quite frankly, they don't really need to be tracked, because it's like, you know, basically go here, go there. I don't need it to pop up on the side of the screen. It is what it is, right? So, hang on one second. I don't remember if I showed. So this is what I'm bringing in. See, I got plenty of markers, and each one weighs so all 9 of them weigh about a kilo in total. We should be all right. So I'm leaving the dog tag case here. It's fine. But I'll see you guys inside. Okay, so we're off to a great start. I've never played this map before. My times were 4:30 p.m. or 4:30 a.m. Naturally, none of which are good. I did notice while I was loading in that at some point I picked up a flashlight on my helmet. I know I picked off of somebody, probably in the last episode or two, don't remember specifically where. This looks like one of the maps of all time. Oh my god. Okay, well, we'll head on in and do what we need to do. Again, I've literally never played on this map, so I don't know where anybody spawns. I am going to be consulting the actual pop-up map quite heavily. I mean, to be fair, even on the maps I do know, I tend to look there for quests and things. This one's going to be really, really dependent. First things first, let's lower those a little bit. I do like that this is a mod that I have, because technically a lot of these reticles have basically brightness settings. Heck, oh, you know what? You can't even see it on the this EOTech. At least maybe not on this model. Maybe some of the other models have it, that have arrows on basically the user-facing side. All I know about this map is there's literally a like a trader up there, and something about landmines, and theoretically, tree trunk. Theoretically, there is a way to get there without setting off mines, or by doing a series of quests. I'm supposed to mark this, right? A series of quests, you get a special piece of kit that lets you go over there. Problem. If I'm also not mistaken, there is supposedly a sniper up there, but I'm not super familiar with it. So because I don't really know very much about this map, other than, again, the lighthouse keeper, or the light keeper, or whatever his name is, he's up there, and he can give missions and stuff. I believe this is also the map where we can find rogues who are USEC rogues up at the water plant, and then if you're a USEC, they won't shoot you on sight. At least, like, immediately. I think if you can go get up to a certain distance, I believe it's 60 meters or something like that, before they'll start shooting at you. And or if you start shooting at them first, obviously. If you're a bear, they'll just shoot at you on sight. So I am seeing that there are, is this a reference on this map? I am not really interested in that. I wonder. that an actual visible laser? That is very weird. I just wanted to test it because I mean, obviously you can kind of put on what more or less whatever you want on the laser rail. I figured I'd take a look, but the flashlight makes sense. But the laser seemed a little silly in my opinion. Although I guess technically you could, but I don't know why you would. Although there's a lot of things you do in this game that you know you could. I don't know why you would, but you could, like putting several flashlights on a shotgun. Not sure why you would, but you could. I don't think you can shoot the lights out. I've never tried. And I don't mean just in this map, I mean in general. Stuff here at the up at this Grand Chalet tennis court. But it seems like a lot of the other stuff. Ooh! I think that's a cultist. So I see his gun there. I think his body disappeared. Wait, if there is a cultist, I'm pretty sure if there's one, there's usually a couple. In which case, chuck a grenade and take cover. Okay, so I don't know if you saw his gun was floating. That actually happened on Streets of Tarkov. The guy that I thought I was going crazy, I did actually drop him. His body just disappeared, like this guy. Like, I can't loot him or anything. He just disappeared. The one cultist I actually have a chance to take out. How do I know? Because he looked like he was wearing a long flowy coat. As far as I know, I don't think anyone else can wear that. It's cultists. And because it is nighttime, I believe there's a small, like, 2 to 3% chance they can spawn. Now, naturally, I would have that small 2 to 3% chance. I don't know if there are any scav bosses on this map. Hopefully. Okay, good. Here. Hopefully I don't blow myself up. What am I doing while I'm here? Not marking anything, I think. What does the mission want me to do? I lost contact. Just basically get out now. Not literally now, but just that's all I have left to do. Don't know if this can connect over to there. I'm sure there's good stuff in this house. Like loot-wise, maybe even some scavs potentially. But I'm not really here for loot. I'm more interested in doing some of the missions. I have a key for a door over here. Corner of the map. And now I'm going to be extra cautious of watching out here because I can't believe cultists here. Might be below me somehow. Mountain Pass. Oh, paracord, red rebel, and I can't be wearing body armor. Oh, it's an. Man, I'm stupid. I know how to remap. I promise. It's not a door I have a key to. It's a extraction point. See, for that cultist, I don't even care about the Desert Eagle. But maybe he has like some interesting cultist stuff. I don't really know what their loot pools are. I've never encountered one before. That's definitely a PMC. He has a friend there. About the friend. The vehicle I was looking for. Now, I am going to be cautious of the time in-game. Ouch. Because it is going to get brighter as time goes. In fact, you can already tell the screen is getting brighter. There's probably scavs along the road, although considering there's 2 PMCs there, I would imagine scavs are probably no more. I'm gonna try shooting the light. Oh, that's the moon. Okay, you cannot shoot at the street light. Long road is the, I think it's a skier mission. Let's get 8 scav kills on this road. How large of a area it gives you, I couldn't tell you. I mean, no, you don't. That was a PMC, or it was the scav that was just not. What? I can unlock this truck? Why? You know what? Maybe it's part of a quest later. Oh. And oh, I didn't bring my emergency food and water. Take his gun though. I don't want the gun. I'm more interested in the thing. It has ammo if I really desperately needed it. Like, I'm genuinely more interested in his grenades than his ammo. His ammo is not very good at all. Got him. MDR. Okay. Man, am I missing the dog tag case? I'll take that actually. He might have good ammo. I don't recognize the red tips. Or, you know what? Maybe I don't want the gun. I just want the. Yes, definitely. I recognize that guy's over there, and I got him. I don't know if I'm invested enough to go up there and see what he has. You know what I mean? The backpacks are nice, but these guys have large backpacks specifically for the point of there. Remember, there's the thermal. No, it's a night vision scope, which isn't worth all that much if I'm not mistaken. Which is silly. Do you guys remember way back when I was like, "Man, that's good. That's good. I like that." Only to find out later that it actually isn't worth anything. That's also decent to have. I'm gonna take these two. And I will sort out my mag situation at some point. Take his mag. It's a decent looking gun. I don't really want it. You know what? I'll take the gun anyway, just in case. And then we can take a look at it. Turn this off, it'll be a little easier to use. 3.5 times magnification. Not bad. I mean, it does what it needs to. Better with night vision on right now? Yes. There will be some stuff out here towards the water, it looks like. As for there's a lot of mines up towards my north. If you see all those little red areas. And now that I saw that, like, we had that one cultist, I'm sitting here like on edge, like you wouldn't believe. I'm hearing a sound. I think that might just be the water. It is. About a vacation? He said vacation. Find a briefcase. Oh. I'm gonna say, judged by the locked door, we could infer it's probably in there, but no. Mm-hmm. Says it's around here somewhere, but not entirely sure where. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where obviously I know what a briefcase looks like, right? Duh. But I'm not sure sort of the size that I'm looking for a briefcase. Considering obviously I knew I was looking for something for a tank module earlier, right? In the previous episode of Reserve. But all that ended up happening was I walked around for a few minutes until I realized there's this giant box that I stumbled upon by accident. We're here somewhere. Don't think it's outside. I like to hide it in under beds and things. There it is. I thought I heard shooting. 2 references, 3 references here, 4 references, not that I can see so far. All towards the center, okay, no problem. Magazines, this is empty. I'll dump that actually. Fine as it is. Don't empty it, chuck it away. That is backup, I guess. Sure, you know what, we'll chuck it in there, whatever. So I'm hearing Down, so vehicle. I think. Yes. Off to the right. Should I go for it? And that looks like it's going to head onto the beach somewhere. Can I shoot? Curious if I can shoot the parachute. You know, it would be a really good idea. Hear me out. If we post up over here, because I think AI can be drawn to that. You know, just for a little bit. Stand a little bit further away, I think, from the... Borderlands 4 comes out today. I have no real plans. That's because, I mean, look, I played through all the other Borderlands games except for 3. I own a copy of 3. Never got around to it. Fire from there. Someone should go put that out. Common supply. Great. Lots of stuff. Cool. Bought these because these were not good ammo, which is why I separated them the way I did. Decent scope, actually. Not really good enough for me to want to take with me, though. Partisan's bag. Chuck that, who cares? There you go. You know what, in that case I'll take this instead. I have nowhere to... Well... There you go. What else do I want in here? Sure, I'll take this. And that, I guess. Sure, I'll take that. Anything else? Not really. So all things considered, actually that was worth grabbing, I think. Oh, I know for a fact I heard somebody over there. Yeah, the question is, can I sneak away? Hopefully. Basically I want to head up north. There's a bunch of stuff up there, but that's looks like the water plant. Which is potentially no bueno. what I might do. Oops. Did not mean to do that. There. Put that on here. So if I need a slightly longer range, I have it. I got 3 and 9, and then I also have this backup red dot. Let me check the mag, just in case. Okay. So someone reference over here. Not my ideal eye relief on a scope, but I mean, can't do anything about it. Other places I could get out if I needed to. At the shoreline. The northern checkpoint, basically just follow on this road if I needed to. That looks more like a prop than it does an body. Real careful around here, because those the rogues have access to mounted guns. Which will literally turn, well, almost literally turn me into Swiss. Be careful, because obviously they want to protect it. They have a lot of landmines set up. If I shove myself right up against this tanker, I should be able to. I need to mark it. That red rebel is huge. Easy job, part 1. Energy crisis. Corporate secrets, revisions. Oh, there's an armored train. More energy crisis up way to the north. So I have to go into this place whether or not I like it. Spoiler alert, I don't like it. It doesn't look like there's any mines here. I believe that these guys can and sometimes will be up on the roof. Considering that's where all the big guns are, obviously I really don't want to. Something tells me if they were on that, there are no warning shots. That vehicle right in front of me. I see him. Like, oh. Between knowing that these guns will make quick work of me and the jump scare we got earlier from Billy Goose, known as Funkyman McGee, and that's what I'm going to call every cultist for the rest of the playthrough. For legal reasons, that's a joke, but it is kind of funny. Was Arizona Sunshine was the VR zombie game. What was it he called all the zombies, just like as a generic nickname? I think it was like Dave, and you just, right? Wasn't it Dave? Could be wrong. It's been a long time since I actually played that game. I think I actually have to get in here. think, yeah, I have to mark this chopper if I'm not mistaken. Food and water is definitely going to be a thing I'm going to need to worry about. Hopetal is good, actually. Where do we go from? The energy crisis, basically straight ahead. Yeah, I see it there. Oop. I'm pretty sure that scav just spawned in. Food or water, please. That will do both. It does both, like, semi-decently. Squash will do. Ooh, oops. Hello? So energy's good, water's okay. All these gun parts in here. Nothing I'm too interested in. These are for helmets. Don't know if I have enough of those for that quest, so I'll grab it while I'm here. That part of, I'm gonna call them Parmesan because that's what everyone calls it. The Partisan bag is actually pretty good. Just because it is such a large bag. It is like one of the black hole bags, basically. Where it definitely holds more items than space it takes up. I personally always thought it should be called like a singularity instead. One of the buildings, I think it's that one I have to go to for the other mission. I say my guy's arms are shaking like crazy, but I mean, realistically, I'm also carrying a lot of stuff, and I believe you're in here. Can I leave? What I was trying to say is I believe your carry weight does also affect. This might be good. Not quite what I'm looking for here. Your carry weight could affect your aiming stability. That wouldn't really surprise me. So I can go for potentially longer range shots with my current M4. However, my TX15 is going to be able to do that just a little bit better. It is currently configured with a longer barrel and everything. I do apologize in advance if I do seem a little bit quiet. It's not my usual recording hours, and the other people in my house are asleep. So I'm trying to be as considerate as possible for them. I really do like the design for this. And in all fairness, like, I know, once you play these maps a few times, oh yeah, whatever, you get used to it. But still, I firmly believe that the map design for this game is pretty well done. Right, like there does feel like there's a level of interconnectedness in the maps, while they can keep a unique feeling to them. done. You could probably get up on the roof if you wanted to. Did it very carefully. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna open up this map so I can zoom in here real quick. Just to make sure there's no mines, because there's mined areas all over here, but none near me. That's what matters. As long as there's no mines near me, it's fine. You can put all the other mines everywhere you want. Those quarters, because this looks like I'm gonna be fighting inside if I have to fight. Corporate secrets and something else. Somebody got his shot like right here and started running immediately. So it looks like, if anything, the yeah, I see him. Not sure if it got him. It did. There you go. That looks like a bear. It's a very stupid time for me to be looking around for quest item. Making noise around me. Okay, and then broadcast part 1. I don't know what that is. Ouch. Not that door, clearly. Possibly this one. We'll close it behind me for a second. Okay, what do I need? Yes. Locate the hidden studio. That sounds like a bunch of scavs. There's somebody over near that wall, too. Swap mangs. is very cautious there. Close the door. Something tells me this was a locked door because it's a special door or something. Empty. Bring a couple of them out, ready to go. Just consume that. Hopefully that doesn't bring down my water too much. It doesn't affect my water at all. Okay, no problem. Broadcast R1. Don't know where that is here. Oh, there was the bear over here, right? I think he got flung into this door. So his body might be gone, period. Kinda annoying. I thought I heard something out to my right. Just in case. Good for water. That'll do. These will both do. I'll drink it and then find a safer place. This guy have is it hurt. Get some decent gear on him. I'll drop that then instead. I'm spending more time here than I'd like. This I'm not super interested in all honesty. I think I'll take that with me, but just not super interested. Where is this? This door, perhaps? No, but that's where the bear ended up. He literally glitched through the map. A decent shotgun, too. But the rest of his stuff didn't seem worth all that much. I could technically combine this with that and get more space out of it, but I'm not going to play around with that too much. I'll take that key though. The rest of the stuff not interested in. Close this door. Broadcast part 1, perhaps above me somewhere? That'll do it. Do I need to do anything with this, or just finding it is good enough? Place a jammer in the studio. We have to come back here later. The armor trade is gone. We still have some corporate secrets and 2 more things to plant. let's go get that done quickly. Ooh, yeah, I gotta careful out for mines because there's mines there. So that guy's stuff, I don't know if I care enough about. You know what? Not really. No, that's a scav. He's not. I seriously doubt he's worth it. Ooh, somebody in that doorway. Please have a. One time I don't have the mini. Because I don't think I hit him. Just checking mine so I can push up here. Did this guy is also a wizard. That or he died. Like the that guy in interchange. The one I thought was a player that I went to go hit with the bolt action. Under the pillar. Very strange. Where did this guy go? He didn't go back in. Not behind those bottles. You know what? I'm not gonna open that door. There's just an AFAC sitting on the floor here. What? I need to get in here. I mean, I have to come back anyway. Does it matter? Corporate secrets is on the other side of the building. Probably here. What is the other thing I'm looking for? The data on the water pump. Basically, probably another thing. Very similar to what I grabbed last. I don't like the fact that door is open. I'm gonna start drinking this step in the corner here. Probably upstairs. Doesn't make sense to be down here. Upstairs seems to be like where the foremen and stuff are, so. On this side? No, it's this side. Something's there. I'm curious as to where that guy went to. I mean, we've seen the bodies flying in and out of like floors and stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me if he died and fell through the floor. No mines directly in front of me. Armored train is gone. That's possibly out of bounds. Yeah. Turn off the flashlight now. There's one anchor, and the other one is probably further ahead. You don't really want to run directly at the tanker. It feels very stupid to do. There's the other one. So as far as I know, well, obviously Friday the 12th. Saturday the 13th, I don't think I'm busy. And I say this because scheme of, not a tanker, it's tanks. I say this in the sense of streaming, which I haven't done in a couple weeks. At least I've been on my own streams, rather. Like I was when the Juice was streaming earlier, and I don't like the fact that they don't tell you to bring the jammer, because I'm pretty sure it said nothing about a jammer beforehand. Sorry, the Juice, he was streaming earlier this week, and I joined him, so technically I was there for a stream for someone during the week. So don't go that way, because I will literally die, and I do not want to die right now. I like how this, like the train yard, like there's lumber here. It doesn't need to be if you really think about it, but like this is the transit to woods, and this is the northern checkpoint, right? Which, if I'm not mistaken, means this should be somewhere on woods. Like, technically, this is the other side of one of the areas. But the fact that it has the like the actual lumber there, very cool. Because it's like world building. Pretty interesting. An interesting map. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. That one I know. I don't. This is a USEC, but the first person I took out was the cultist, wasn't it? Interesting. Yeah, so the other one was definitely a scav. I did take out a scav with a grenade. I mean, I chucked the grenade down the stairs. And I was like, well, there's 2 or 3 of them down there. I had to take out one. Didn't realize it was a VOG, though. Not that that changes much. We'll quickly go through this. Oh, USEC, useful. Fair sell. Fair sell. Fair sell. iPhone. I think I mentioned it, but I got my hands on another junk box. A thick case by completing mission. I'm just basically putting armor and stuff in there. A food case. I bought another magazine case. So this items case has another, you'll notice another MPPV in here, just so I can fit more of these. Because that's how we roll. A wallet, we got some money. I decided, started also putting the GP coins in here, just for giggles. Magazine's okay. Bear, of course it is. This is in pretty good condition and got some cool stuff on it, especially because the that scope is quite good. And chuck that stuff in here. Here, don't really. Yeah, is that a USEC? That's a bear. Run into a lot of bears for some reason. Here. That was mine to begin with. One of these. No, in here. Believe me. Don't think I have anywhere to put that directly onto. I mean, other than weapons, of course, but like, yeah, sure, whatever. The contact will go in here. You know what? This will definitely go in here. And I will use it. Store quite a bit in here. I'll put like hats and things. Okay. Yes, don't remember how this works. What I get. Oof. All sorts of stuff. Grab that. Ooh. Injectors. I'm gonna put these in here just so I can transfer them over quicker. And the food, any and all foods gonna go here. Meds. Sure. These will probably just sell. Now this is good ammo. For 308, that's actually really good. This is duplicate for some reason. Will this go in anything I have? The RFB and the RFB. So if I want an RFB, I have it. I kind of don't really want it, but I want to keep that ammo. This stuff I don't really I'll keep that. Actually, it's a good mag. And heck, I'll even keep this mag. The other one is a stock standard mag. This one, I think, is also a standard mag. I'll sell these. I see a lot of blue check marks, and that makes me very happy, man. So here, also, you know what I didn't notice until I was just looking over earlier? I got max loyalty for therapist. Pass, easy job, done. At least part 1. Part 2. Helicopter area. Reconnaissance. Oh, cool. Are we going to go to Lighthouse again? Potentially. Uh, 7 out of 15, that's not bad considering it's all in one go. Okay. So, as for what the next raid will be about, not sure yet. AK-12, but I don't really care about. Money. Probably access to buying things. Let's just chuck down here for the time being. Oh, and a large backpack. Go into the hideout. Should be able to put that USEC dog tag away. Yep, I have one more space. Where do these go? I think it's that little board up there. My backpack of backpacks. Okay. Oh, we got all those injectors here. Including... So I can't believe that wasn't a cultist. That's weird. I also have an antidote, which is nice. That's good, actually. So we'll put it like 141. These aren't worth much. So I'll probably just sell them to the therapist. Not worth too much. No, Propatal's... You know, Propatal's useful. I'll actually keep that. And this one put like 7. So what we're going to do before I do anything else, mark these. So he wants me to go up top. Hopefully I don't need anything fancy. This one, I don't know how that's going to work out. Renegades is on reserve. What does she want? Drug trafficking, of course, she would. The long road. Peacekeeping mission is not even here. Capacity, the signal jammer. I need a signal jammer from him. Okay. The deal. Interchange. Whatever. So as long as I bring this with me, like maybe we'll do another Lighthouse run. There are some, I knew I was holding on to some things that it's like I gotta turn in. Who wants it? Oh, she does. Customs markers, maybe later. Like, no. Keeper? No. What is it? Corporate secrets. There you go. And here's Gunsmith Part 19. We'll do that in the next episode. There you go. It's a very successful run. Too much money. 12 million rubles. Not too bad. Anyway, I think that's a good enough place to call it there. It's a little bit of a longer episode, but you know, that's fine. Sometimes that's how it goes, right? So, yeah. Thank you guys all for coming. I appreciate it. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends. Thank you to all my subscribers. I saw we're up to 61 now, as of recording. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we're probably going to do another quick Lighthouse run. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.